Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about the new Firetruck revamp that has been introduced to Jailbreak. Now before I continue on, if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to subscribe as well, and please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And without wasting more time, let's jump right into the video. So there are not a lot of changes or bug fixes in this update, but we did actually get a couple new features. And the first feature is a brand new Firetruck model. So if I go ahead and spawn in the Firetruck, which is over here somewhere, and apparently it's right over here, but this is the new Firetruck, and yeah, it is very cool as you can see here. And by the way, I will go ahead and leave the actual changelog in the description for those who want to check it out, but it's also on screen right now. So if you want to take a brief moment to read the actual changelog, please feel free to do so. As you can see, the Firetruck has been improved a little bit as the stats have been adjusted a little bit, so that's neat. And the ladder now increments, which is pretty cool. And it also smoothly animates, so that's awesome. Before there were only 2 increments, but now there are a total of 4, and I think that is a pretty welcoming change. So as you can see, we can now increment the ladder up to 4 times instead of 2, and I think that is a pretty good change. The Firetruck can also see up to 6 people instead of 2, and it also shoots out new water particles, and they are affected by the ladder, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is the new fire station that we got in this update. It is located by Crater City, and this is where the Firetruck spawns at now. Fortunately, the Firetruck still spawns at the airport over there, although I could be mistaken. But yeah, that's basically what we got in normal Jailbreak, so now it's time to move on to Trading Jailbreak. So Trading Jailbreak has actually been updated today, and you might have noticed that there are so many changes. So first off, the map has actually been entirely updated. It looks much better, and some of the materials have been updated, so that's pretty cool. But as you can see, you can now spawn nearly any vehicle that you own. The only exception is the sloop, and the reason why is because it's
pretty big for the actual map, and
a lot of people don't even drive this sloop, and it only works on water, so it only makes sense. But you are able to spawn basically any vehicle in the game, excluding the sloop. So as you can see, this is the new trading map, and it actually looks very cool, and you can now drive any helicopter in Jailbreak Trading. However, some of the features that you can normally use in normal Jailbreak have been disabled because of some issues if they were enabled. So you cannot use missiles, explosives, or helicopter rope, but with that being said, you can still drive them, so that's awesome. But yeah, this is the new trading map, and it looks super cool. But anyway, the next thing we got is actually a change regarding the cards. So if the cards are tinted gold, then that is your original. So as you can see, that is my original Volt bike, and I think that is a pretty good change because you can now tell which vehicle you have originally owned, so that's cool. But it doesn't have to be a vehicle, it can also be a color or a weapon skin. So in here, many of the weapon skins have been originally owned by me, and then some of these textures were originally owned by me. And here are the rims, the spoilers, the tires, the horn, color, save, you probably get the point. But yeah, so the next change is actually a pretty good change, but some people didn't like it because it was too revealing. But you can now view everyone's inventory, and oh my goodness, this guy's inventory is full of saves.
Bruh.
And yeah, that's a little bit insane. This guy has been saving up on some saves. But anyway, so this guy does not own a lot of good stuff, but the best thing that he owns is probably the torpedoes. So that's pretty neat. He does own 2 torpedoes, and that's pretty insane, am I right? But yeah, you can view anyone's inventory, and as long as they're in your server, you should be able to view their inventory. So this guy's inventory is pretty rich. He does own the Arachnid, and I'm pretty sure that is the best vehicle he owns. So that's pretty good. The Arachnid is pretty decent, so that's not too shabby. Yeah, I do think there should be an option to hide your inventory because it is pretty annoying to view someone's inventory, But yeah, this guy does own the torpedo, which is pretty neat. He does own the torpedo and the beam hybrid. Those two are very good in trading, especially the torpedo. So yeah, that is a pretty good change, but it is a little bit buggy right now, so it will be fixed, hopefully in the next update. But anyway, you can now search up items. So if I go ahead and put in the Bruley, as you can see, the Bruley shows up, and I'm pretty sure it will be the first one, but for some reason the search kind of messed up on controller. But with that being said, yeah, the search functions and sorting has been improved too, because before it would go back to reset if the sort was alphabetical. However, it has been fixed and it will now always be that sort regardless. So the next one is actually a pretty good feature, but you can now chat privately with someone you are trading with. As you can see, we got the new trade chat, and I think that is a pretty good change. So if I go ahead and select the ATV, you switch to jet, and yeah, I think that is pretty cool. You can now chat with someone you are trading with, and this was just a test, so I wasn't actually going to be trading with them, but yeah. With that being said, this is a good change, and by the way, you can only view their inventory when you are trading with them. You cannot view anyone else's inventory, and I think it makes sense. I mean, after all, you're supposed to view their inventory while trading, unless if they hid their inventory in the near future. But yeah, that is basically the update, and before I do end the video, I also want to mention Wednesday's vehicle, and I will make a video on it tomorrow, so please stay tuned for that. But the vehicle is called the Desert Crawler, and a lot of people were kind of surprised about it because it was originally named the Controller, and it was made by Speed Queen, and the vehicle will be priced at $229,000, which is not too expensive, am I right? Now, I will actually buy the vehicle tomorrow, so I will buy it for the video. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed your day though. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like. Please feel free to subscribe as well. And please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And as always, my name is Mr. Vince. And once again, please enjoy your day, because your day should be spectacular as always. But I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video.